Hey guys, what it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the drama like prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. Hoping, because you got to hold your breath for justice to see justice before all face too black. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. I wonder, how can I make this like more dramatic? Like, I be trying to make my intro a little bit more dramatic every single time I do it. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, so anyways, I am coming through today, June the 13th, 2025. Girl, I'm sitting directly under the air conditioner vent. So I don't know if you can hear it. I hope you can, girl. But if you can, I'm sorry. Like, literally, it sounds so loud in my ears. So I'm thinking that the microphone is really going to pick up on it. I don't know. But anyways, I'm coming through this morning. Y'all know Thursdays be my days. Like, literally, I have not released a Throwback Thursday in a while, so maybe next Thursday we'll get back on track with that. But my Thursdays, I usually, because I work 3 morning shifts, and Thursday when I get off, I don't have to return to my work shift in the morning. So I literally could stay up as late as I want to, and then get up as late as I want to, because I don't have to return to work in the evening, right? So you see how we have to structure our lives around work, right? Work to live, live to work. Hustle hard till it hurts, girl. Work your fingers down to the bone. And once you pay your bills, ain't got nothing to come home with, girl. But I was going to bed. I was tired, girl. My stomach felt a little sick. So I was like, I'm just going to lay down for a minute. And I woke up and it was morning. I do feel better, though. So maybe that was God just telling me, girl, you are tired. Go to bed. Everything that you're trying to do is going to be here in the morning. Like, for real. So, yeah. Anyways, I didn't do a Viso vlog from the weekend. We're coming up on another visitation, so I better get this one out the way before I forget. Literally. So anyways, visitation, we did get, it was a little line. It was a line, and I was afraid that I was going to get caught in count. However, I did not get caught in count, thank God. It was a visitation with both my grandchildren. Them gators ain't come out, because you know my fear is, because not, I call him a hand baby, but that baby big, girl. He real big on my hand, and I got carpal tunnel. But my grandson, I have to hold him. And he's even heavier in his carrier. So I take him out his carrier and take him in or whatever. And my granddaughter can walk, but she want to be babyfied when I'm holding my grandson, because you know they in competition, girl. I'm trying to get her to understand that no, grandmommy loves both of y'all. You just a little bit older than him, but she's in competition mode with her brother. So she want to go into baby mode. Now, there have been sightings of gators outside of the facility, and I do not want to be walking by with my grandbabies and I see this gator. No. So I kind of been not really wanted to take both of them, because I'm like, I could hold one like this and we finna, you know. But two, like, how am I gonna do that? Like, girl, I don't want nothing to be coming up on me like that with my babies, girl. So I did take both. Marcello asked for me to take both of the kids. There was more people outside of the facility, so it wasn't just myself by myself. But that's when you run the risk of getting caught in count. Now, what I did notice is that you could see the chow line from the gate when you're standing outside the gate waiting to be processed in. So when the chow line, you'll see them go into the chow hall, and when they come out, you'll see them come out the other side. Now, when that, a little bit after that line clears, they're going to be calling counsel. So the chat long was pretty thick. It was long. So I'm like, okay, so we may have a little bit of time to get in, get situated, and that's what happened. I was able to get in, get the babies in and all of that stuff. So we had a regularly scheduled visitation. Nothing stood out this week except for, I know I had the video about the fresh food vending machine. Said that DLC is going cashless. Cashless is a cash out. So we pay more now per, visitation, because before you could have a little $20 bill, get you some from, like, really the whole family can eat off of $20 before, when they had a canteen line. But now that there's vending machines, girl, I'd be scared sometimes to even look at that bill, because you racking up. Now you think about it, before you were only able to bring in $50, but who really used $50? But now you're racking up with debit swipes, and who's really taking the account and watching and managing. And things do cost more from the vending machine. It's way less options and more money, through the vending machines. But, we're making the most of it. That's what we do as prison wives and loved ones of those incarcerated. We make the most of the little. It's like in these relationships and in the daily lives of those incarcerated, they have so little. And it seems like people, like, they have this think tank about, hold on, they're still surviving this. How could we make it even worse for them, even harder for them? Like, as if this is not punishment enough. But it really does look like they do a think tank of what else can we take from them? They have so little. There's not even much more we can take. But let's find out. Let's see what we can do. Like, girl, like letter writing. Whoever would have thought it would be a point in life when you can't write your loved ones a real tangible letter. Send them real pictures, girl. Well, we're here. But so visitation was pretty good, but the vending machines. So they don't have the big ass, which is AZ chicken sandwich no more. That's what I used to love. That thing used to be good. They have a big ass burger, which, if you don't get the Viso early, you don't get mayonnaise. Like, they had ketchup, and y'all know I have this horror story about ketchup. Like, literally, ketchup takes the smell of it. The smell of it takes me back to elementary school. And, in elementary school, I was picked on because I was the only black girl in school. And not so much bullied, but then the bullying came in middle school. But girl, it flashes me right back, like I'm going through time and going right back when I smell ketchup. So I do eat ketchup, but girl, it got to be this much to where I can't smell it. Just little drips. I'll literally drip tiny little drips of ketchup on my sandwich, right? But mayonnaise, girl, I love me some mayonnaise. So I had to have so little ketchup to where I cannot smell it. And they have tons of ketchup at Visitation. And then mustard, girl, goodbye. Ain't no mustard. When they say you add a mustard. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Yes. No mustard. And then mayonnaise is a sometimes, like, that's a privilege, girl. But I like mayonnaise on my sandwich. So without that sandwich, girl, that sandwich dry. I could barely swallow. I could swallow it, but barely. Girl. So Marcello has people that get up there earlier. The incarcerated citizen, dog it. I gotta go soon. But the incarcerated citizens, they always find the plug. So he gets somebody that gives the visitation earlier to hold him there. You got the mayonnaise from me. You got the mayonnaise package. So we got a couple of them. And but the thing about the burger, so the big ass AZ hamburger. Oh, cheeseburger, I'm sorry. They're side by side. So me and Marcello realized that the vending machine, the people that stock the vending machine really just be putting that stuff in there, right? So I checks the price before we even purchase anything. We always check the price, and if there's two locations of the same item, we check both. So I checked the first one, and it's like 580 or 575 or something for the big ass sandwich. I checked the next location, and it is $3.80. The same sandwich, and it's times that they have these two different breakfast croissants, the big ones and the small ones, but sometimes they'll be priced the same. So we just play with the prices and see what is priced, because they just be stuffing that stuff in there. Girl. So Marcella had two of them big ass burgers. I had one, and the two grandchildren had got one that they shared. So we literally had 4 sandwiches where, what is that, 380? Girl, I can't do the math like that. It's 12 something. Girl, 14? Somewhere around there. But if it had been 5 something, it would have been over $20. So we kind of got a little discount, girl. And then the other kind of difficult thing is that my granddaughter is potty training. That ain't the potty that you wants to train on. That visitation party. Like, girl, no. So it was kind of challenging. And then with not bringing my carrier in for my grandson, trying to go into the bathroom more than once is kind of hard because they got to search you upon going in. So I got to go in with my granddaughter, be searched. She got to be searched, come out. Going with my grandson, he got to be searched. I got to be searched, go out. Like, it's a lot. And then if I got to use the bathroom myself, I can't sit him down because he's not a walking baby, right? And I'm definitely not letting him sit or crawl on that floor, girl. Goodbye. No. But yeah, so there's this nice guard. She was like, why don't you, I'll let you in with both of them. You change him and then pass him off to Marcello. And then I'll help her use the potty or whatever. And then I can go. Because, I got to stop her little touching hands from touching. So, oh, don't touch that, girl. Don't touch that. And she be washing her hands a million trillion times. I will wash her hands, and then she'll touch the freaking wall. Don't touch that. Then I wash her hands again. And then she'll touch the sink as she washing her hands. Girl, please. We wants to get out of this bathroom before Viso ends. Girl. But, yeah, so another side note, I don't know if I ever told y'all, but a couple of weeks back, all of a sudden I realized I have money on my GTL more than $20. I never drop more than $20 on, at a time. And I noticed that my account was over 20, and I'm like, what in the jail is going on? Like, I'm thinking, Marcello found some way to put money on the phone, right? Ain't got no money on the phone. You be out here just looking all wrong. Need to make a song about that. That time when he calls and he ain't got no money on the phone, girl. I do got a song. Now, this kind of old, though. This was with Securus, saying 15 minutes just ain't that long. 15 minutes just ain't that long. We got a million words to say. Been waiting all day long for your call, 'cause your voice take all my stress away. Ring, 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 I'm praying to God it's you. It's just my sister on the phone, type of something she's heard on the news. Dang, I said right here until your call come through. I said right here for you. Yes. I made a whole song about that. But now That was under Securus with 15 minutes. But now there's 30 minutes under GTL, right? And I know that was a money move, girl, because they know no matter how you extend it, we're going to stay on that phone, right? So I noticed that I have more than $20 because I never put $20 more than 20 at a time on there, and then it's a 99-cent fee to add money to your account. So I'm like, I got more, but okay, all right. It said I got 30 some dollars. Okay. So I find out when I added money this week what that was about, because Marcello was like, oh yeah, a lot of people got like an extra $25 added to their account. And I was like, why? And he was like, I don't know, I think it's just something that GTL is doing for those that use their account. Is there a fuzz in these locks? Be killing me. I cannot stand, and it shows up so well. Y'all know I'm legally blind, so the color I can see so good. So when there's one little white fuzz in my dread, or is it a gray hair? That might be a gray hair. It shows up so like, it really stands out to me. Ugh. But yeah, so he's like, oh well, they just put a whole bunch of like everybody that uses it regularly, they gave them $25. But so I'm thinking they're just giving, something as to being a customer or something like that. No, girl, I found out what it is. Because it was that 99-cent. Now, Securus had no fee to add money to the phone. But GTL had a 99-cent fee. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much, but it's like, that's why people would tend to put more, because they're like, okay, well, I'm paying 99 cents. I might as well go ahead. Let's say I do the 20. They'll say, let me just do 50 at a time. Let me do enough for the whole week, because I don't want to keep paying the 99 cents that's going to nothing. So it might encourage you to put more on the phone, right? Because you definitely wouldn't put like $5 on the phone, because you're paying 99 cents for $5. You're gonna want to do a higher amount. So I would just stick at $20. But that's what it was. They refunded, because I noticed when I added money, I added my 20, and then at the end it reads how much you have available. So it would usually say you have $19.01 available for calls. Now at the end I added 20, and then it told me I had $20 available. So I believe that they refunded our 99 cents fee. So I have to go and research, because I know a charity here that I used to advocate with, Florida Cares. They were going hard against GTL when they switched over from Securus to GTL here in Florida. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Florida. Because, I think the whole DLC did have Securus, because I don't think they just break it down by location. So when they went over, they were basically really getting together and trying to protest that 99-cent fee, saying that it was already free, it's already overpriced. What I noticed with GTL as opposed to Securus went by your distance. Now, GTL, they say they go by your distance, but they add this connection fee, which it is by me and Marcello being close. I'm thinking my calls are going back to 50 cents a call. No, 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 no. 50 cents a call plus connection fee, which is almost $5 a call. So, well, I guess if you're going to compare Securus to GTL, Securus was 15 minutes. So 2 15-minute calls. So it was about $2.50 then for the call because we don't hang up at 15 minutes. See, they knew that. They knew if we gave you 30 minutes, you're going to go to talking and right now that you're literally going to use the whole 30 minutes each time when we were limited to 15 minutes and we were just using it 15 minutes. So, yeah, I really do think that was a money move. So, it'll be about 250. So, it went from 50 cents while he was local, 55 cents, something like that, to about 250 a call. Yeah. So that's all. I got to do more research into that, but I think that they refunded everybody their total that since they've been a GTL customer of those 99 cents. All right, guys, let me end this before. Girl, I'm sorry. Last video, I was talking about my hopes for when Marcello gets out, and it just shut off. That is because I clear off enough storage on my phone. Y'all know I was just a little while back limited to only recording through lives because I had no storage on my phone, but now I got my old little iPhone and I record on that. So I got some storage, but I just don't know when it's going to abruptly cut off. So that's why my videos sometimes be ending like weird, like, and I'm sorry. Y'all know I be trying to work on my content, but content creation is really much harder than the average person thinks it is. So I'm gonna try to, just like Sean Kennel say, as long as you're getting 1% better each time you upload, girl, one day I will get this all in order. All right. And thank you guys, everyone that's coming through watching. I'm seeing my watch time starting to grow. It's actually seeming like my channel is not, you if you ever check your analytics and you know how they it's like a chart that goes up and down. Mine be flatline. It's gone to bed. It be flatline, y'all. But I'm starting to see some movement. So I thank you guys. Y'all know this channel basically devoted to trying to get my husband home, girl. So you watching my channel is actually contributing to putting my family back together. Yeah. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. I gotta go clean out my storage today. All right. See ya, girl. Cadillac.